HCL 50, he will take on Kenny Slim Lindley at HCL 53.
Come on,
Black Guy, your referee.
Yeah.
Abraham Black Guy. And here we go, Gunner in the blue shorts. Most Glorious John Smith, who's knocked out early in this fight. That's the sheer power. I don't know if that was so much a strike as I think Gunner just overwhelmed him. He just stormed him right from the beginning. And I can hear his corner saying, "Have fun storming the Japanese fella." Most Glorious John Smith in the silver with blue. Very interesting logo on his arm. I don't understand what that is. I've seen that logo a lot of times usually on. I've seen it in some movies. I can't really place where I've seen that logo before, but it looks really familiar. Anyway, I'm sure it has no bearing on anything about Most Glorious John Smith. Never. It might just be like a.
I believe a couple
tattoo.
of Asian adult film stars have a tramp stamp with that on it.
Maybe it's possible. But no, I'm sure it has no bearing on anything. But Gunnar McCormick, he is bearing down on Most Glorious John Smith, who is bleeding from the mouth. I think a couple of those shots from the ground and pound He is absolutely dominating this fight early on. I think Gunnar McCormick maybe we awoke a sleeping giant with that loss to Patrick Melvin.
No kidding.
Who very well could be. I mean, if the upcoming fights all play out the same way, if Patrick Melvin becomes the HCL middleweight champion at HCL 53 by defeating Kenny Slim Lindley, the man who is looking to make HCL great again, and if Gunnar McCormick were to win this contender tournament, he has got to win 2 fights first. We could have a rematch for that.
And in fairness, I'd be pretty pissed if I lost to Patrick Melvin also.
Well, nonetheless, yeah, I think so. And he is just hammering away. He is putting the boots. And that's the thing. Most Glorious John Smith, undefeated in HCL. So we are seeing Gunnar McCormick absolutely dominate for 4 minutes and 20 seconds so far.
Blaze it.
Absolutely dominate an undefeated fighter. Nice exchange here. Gunnar doesn't want to use too much energy. He's going to 15 seconds to go left in this first round. He has no doubt won that first round. I don't think anyone of our judges would even question that. We go to a second round. Most Glorious John Smith. A lot of blood just pouring out from him. I understand during his last fight he had a bit of a struggle with Ronald Shemp. If I recall, he actually defeated Ronald Shemp in very handy fashion. He defeated him in the first round. It was his first ever fight. I still remember this, against Dutton Williams. So went to the second round. After the first round, he kept yelling at his corner to cut me. I guess maybe to let out some of the blood. Like you see in the movie Rocky, you hear him scream, "Cut me!" Like, "Cut me, Mick." I'm not gonna try to do the voice. I can't quite do it. Cut me, Mick.
Yeah. No, dude, do a Rocky voice.
But, cut me, Mick.
That was really good.
Not very good. Not very good.
That was good.
But when his corner asked him to clarify that, they wanted him to cut off a finger, which we would absolutely not allow that. Like, a doctor would have stopped that. So I'm glad the corner did not want him to do that.
Yeah.
It's a very strange strategy. I'm glad he didn't, because that would have made punches weird.
Are you ready?
They're messy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Come on,
but
let's do it.
definitely the round went to Gunnar McCormick. Most Glorious John Smith had to check his strategy. Gets knocked down again. That was a straight punch. That wasn't just getting, bowled over by Gunnar. That was straight up a punch to the face that knocked him down. Nice. Two big hooks, a left and a right. And Most Glorious John Smith is down. He is feeling anything but glorious.
Wow!
With the TKO victory, Abraham Black Guy stops the fight.
I'm shocked.
We know one half of the semi-main events at HCL 54. It will be Gunnar McCormick, one fight away from a middleweight championship shot. What a dominating performance.
Again, like I
by
said,
Gunnar McCormick.
you lose to Patrick Melvin, you're going to be pissed also.
Well, yeah, it's. I think he. I don't. I mean, you know, if I'm Gunnar McCormick, I don't want to look past my opponent in the final, but he may already be looking and kind of. He may be rooting for Patrick Melvin to become the champion, so he could unseat him, perhaps get that revenge win. Now let's go to Drunk Bruce with the words.
That's a rough fucking fight. He got squashed.
That was an absolute dominating fight. That was a dominating performance by Gunnar McCormick, the former football player, severely concussed.
As you can see,
I think he might have just shared some of that concussion love to Most Glorious John Smith, a very mysterious concussion love must have been